Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi, it's Adam here, and in this hypnosis session, you're going to be listening to a session designed to help you reduce the amount of alcohol that you consume. Obviously, this is only going to be a useful session if you are drinking more alcohol than you would like. If you are comfortable with the level of alcohol you consume, or you don't consume any alcohol, probably better to skip this episode and just find something more relevant for you. If, however, you feel that in certain situations you're drinking more than you would like, or that you've become too dependent on alcohol, irrespective of what the alcohol is, it might be wine or beer or spirits, if it's out of sync with where you would want it to be, this hypnosis session is designed to reset the relationship with alcohol to the level that you would want it to be. And that might be that you still drink, but you drink less often, or that you still drink, but when you drink, you don't drink as much. There's so many different types of relationships that you can have with alcohol. And for most people, it's not a conscious choice. It tends to be that they're in certain situations and they're drinking, and every now and then they might overdrink or have a big hangover, or some people will have consequences for drinking too much that lead to undesirable things. And if you are overdrinking for a significant period of time over many years, could lead to health issues, could lead to excess body fat and various other things. So if you would like to change your relationship with alcohol, this hypnosis session is designed to do specifically that. And the client that I was working with wanted to have alternatives. So they would often have alcohol-free versions of certain beers or drinks. But also what they really wanted is to feel that it was a choice rather than something that they felt that they have to have. And a lot of people that do drink feel that they can't live without it. And that really defines a dependency or an addiction that they can't simply stop. So if you are interested in changing a relationship with alcohol, certainly this session may help. But equally, if you want something a bit more customized, there is a link in the show notes to schedule a free consultation call to explore working with me directly. For now, though, find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed, relax, and enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in that calm, relaxing feeling. And as you exhale, just decide that it's okay to release tension. As you breathe in and breathe out, allow your eyelids to close. And as they close, notice a wave of relaxation going from the top of your head all the way down to your jaw, enabling your head and your face to just feel so relaxed. When you breathe in deeper than you normally would. And as you exhale, feel the release of tension in that long outward breath, enabling you to feel just relaxed, calm, and peaceful. And I want you to use the power of your imagination to remember a time where you were walking in nature. Maybe you already felt relaxed because you'd been meditating or stretching. But as you imagine being back there in that place, imagine breathing that fresh countryside air. Maybe seeing the blueness of the sky. Maybe the occasional fluffy white cloud. But I want you to get a connection with the plants, the trees, the grass, the nature around you, enabling you to feel a particular energy, a connection from yourself to yourself. I want you to imagine there's a patch of grass where you can feel it would be a good place to meditate and relax. Maybe you can imagine a blanket on that grass and position your body in a way that you would feel comfortable just in your imagination. There could be a yoga pose, just sitting cross-legged, or maybe lying down. It's just in your imagination. But even imagining that you're in a comfortable position helps your body and your mind to release tension and relax deeper. And I want you to create a feeling, a resolution to make a change. I want you to think about all those things that you really need and all those things that you don't. You couldn't survive without oxygen, couldn't survive without water. Humans, if they're isolated from other humans, go crazy after a few weeks or months. And therefore, these are the things that you need. Real connection, real nutrition. And I want you to get a sense that there are certain things that you don't need, but you've wanted. But maybe the reason you wanted them wasn't for real reasons, but just for false beliefs. There are many people that believe they need alcohol to relax. A lot of people believe that alcohol will help in times of distress or anxiety. Some people think they need alcohol to have fun or to feel confident around other people. But I want you to open your mind to the possibility that none of these are true. Just ideas propagated to enable people to justify doing something that may be harmful to their health and their well-being. Millions of people die every year from excessive alcohol use. And many cultures have normalized alcohol consumption. Getting drunk is fun. So somehow it's strange if you're the one that doesn't drink. But as you imagine being there in nature, reevaluating your life and what's important, I want you to open your mind to a new relationship with alcohol. That knowing what you now know, could you establish a new relationship, a new framework, a new way of making choices and decisions that works for you rather than against you? As you continue to breathe in and breathe out, I want your mind to be open to new ideas, hypnotic suggestions that can change your relationship with alcohol, but only if you want it to. I want you to imagine that as you start to be open-minded to new ways of thinking, your unconscious mind will seek to capture, to harness, to nurture these ideas that would be useful. You don't have to hold on to every thought and every idea, just the ones that would dramatically and positively improve your life. Breathe in and breathe out and just be open to new ideas such as you effortlessly resist the temptation to drink alcohol. As your mind and body crave healthier choices. Any cravings for alcohol are actually clues that you are escaping the grasp of dependency. If you can experience some form of craving and still choose not to drink at that point in time, then any choices are a choice. Addiction and dependency doesn't feel like a choice at all. Social situations no longer require alcohol for you to feel confident and at ease. Your inner confidence shines naturally. And you can find alternative ways to relax and unwind that don't involve alcohol, allowing you to truly rejuvenate and restore your energy. And what if your happiness and well-being are not dependent on alcohol? That you can discover joy and contentment within yourself and through positive experiences. Each day that you reduce your alcohol intake, you will begin to notice more and more improvements in your physical health, mental clarity, and overall vitality. And if everyone else is drinking around you, you will have an insatiable desire to seek out and enjoy those alcohol-free alternatives in those social settings. Discovering new tastes and flavors, noticing that you can feel good and calm and confident, free from the influence of alcohol. You recognize that every additional drink hinders your progress and detracts from your goals. And that self-reflection prompts you to make conscious choices aligned with your best interests. Each and every time you choose not to drink, you empower yourself and reap the benefits of improved physical fitness. Simply by not choosing to drink one drink, it's as if you've engaged in 15 minutes of invigorating exercise. You are in control of your life, making mindful decisions that honor your health, happiness, and personal growth. Sometimes you have physical cravings and sometimes psychological cravings. But any cravings for alcohol are merely signs of your transformation, indicating that you are breaking free from dependency and already becoming healthier. I want you to take a few moments and imagine a future without alcohol. Or perhaps a future where you're not dependent on alcohol, that alcohol is moderate, infrequent, and on your terms when you choose. And just imagine that future for a few moments. As you imagine that future, you feel inspired. A future where you're no longer dependent. Doesn't mean a future with no alcohol, but just not excess amounts of alcohol. And you see that future where you are happier, healthier, but also with a body shape more aligned with the body shape you desire. You release any attachment to alcohol and embrace the freedom and liberation that comes from being in charge of your choices. Your self-worth is not tied to alcohol. You recognize and accept your inherent value and the incredible potential and value within you. You are proud of your progress in reducing the amount of alcohol you consume, and you celebrate each milestone as a testament to your strength and determination. Once you reduce the amount of alcohol, you realize that you didn't need it after all. You embrace the natural highs of life, finding fulfillment and joy in genuine connections, hobbies, friendships, meaningful experiences. The desire for that gratification can be replaced with genuine connection and genuine nourishment, and you nourish your body with wholesome and energizing foods, supporting your well-being and reducing the desire for alcohol. Each day, your desire for alcohol diminishes as you embrace healthier habits and priorities that align with your long-term goals. You are capable of handling stress and challenges without relying on alcohol. You tap into your inner resilience and find those constructive solutions. You surround yourself with a supportive network of individuals that are supportive in your choice to reduce alcohol, making you feel accepted and acknowledged, but also creating a positive and empowering environment. And it feels good as you let go of alcohol, you create space for a more vibrant and fulfilling life, filled with clarity, vitality, and the possibilities to live life on your terms. As you imagine yourself there on that blanket in nature, I want you to imagine standing up, but standing up as someone that has changed. The desire for alcohol is reduced. It's something you can choose to drink rather than need to drink. You will have alternatives wherever possible. And even when you do drink, less is more. Just 1 or 2 glasses is more than sufficient. And every additional glass is giving you less and less, but taking more and more. As you stand up as someone with a new relationship with alcohol, you feel inspired, optimistic, and positive. That no matter where you are in the world, you are still you, and this is you with a new relationship with alcohol. Whether you're on your own or in social situations, in a bar or in your home, these are your choices to make, and you feel empowered to make positive choices that honor your well-being. Continue to walk through nature as you take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, feeling that wonderful feeling that you get by connecting with nature. And then imagine returning to the present as you accept that this has been a journey in your imagination, just within your imagination. Thoughts within thoughts, ideas within ideas, dreams within dreams. As you now return to the present, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Feel you're back in the present, but different than you were before. As you embark on a new journey, a new chapter, a new stage in your life where you're in control, starting to count to awaken you. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.